Hello everybody, we're back again for another amazing adventure. This time we're headed to the Yellow Creek Mine near Port Alberni on Vancouver Island. Back in March of 1989, they finished a 2-kilometer exploration tunnel. The tunnel was built to get to the Mineral Creek and Linda zones, to use as a platform for drilling. The best result they got from drilling was 19.78 grams of gold per ton. Between 2006 and 2008, Bitterroot Resources Limited drilled 60 holes in the Linda zone, but unfortunately they realized that mining further wasn't financially viable, so the mine has been left alone ever since. Without further ado, let's explore this amazing location. We live in a world of wonder, and it's up to you to find it. The path to life's mysteries is just one adventure away. As you can see here, that's all the tailings, and just over to my right here is the mine portal. So you can imagine that 2 kilometers worth of material would have had to come out of the mountain. So it's little details like this that really help you see the scale of this operation. And now for the moment you've all been eagerly anticipating. Cue the epic mine entrance video montage.
How far do we have to hike through here?
2 kilometers.
Oh, that's nice. That's a comforting thought.
So just up here used to be an old ball mill. And right here you can see the electronics. There's not much left, but someone's obviously come in here and salvaged it, and rightfully so, because it was a good piece of equipment in here.
What was it used for?
A ball mill. So what they would do is they'd use it for sampling. So if you look here, see all these balls? They would roll inside of a big drum. And as the drum would roll, the balls would pulverize the ore. And after that, they could pan the samples that came out of this and test to see how much gold was in the material. And that would tell them if this mine would be a viable option or not. So this was the foundation right here for the old ball mill. And last time I was here, I actually was able to get some footage of that. This is the machine that would grind the ore into a fine powder. Typically, it would discharge directly onto a shaker table, such as this. Its job is to separate the gold from the other materials. Gold is heavier, so it settles to the bottom of the table with a series of vibrations, while the lighter materials are shaken off. So right here is one of the drums that would have been full of the replacement balls. You can imagine they get worn down, pulverizing all the rock and making all the ore samples. It's kind of neat to see this here. And then we're just gonna head down this direction for another 1 3/4 kilometers. So today we're going through the Yellow Creek Mine. It's got a bit of a history from the 80s all the way till about 2008. And this was more of an exploratory shaft. And the purpose of this was to find unknown resources in the area. They knew there was ore dating back to the Mineral Creek side of claims, and they were hoping to tap into that. But unfortunately, They didn't find as much gold as they'd like. Now the nice thing is most of this mine is pretty dry from this point. Typically when you're in mines, they're always sloped back to the entrance so that all the water would drain out of them. So the further we get from the entrance, the more dry this mine's gonna get. So this upper pipe here would be for ventilation, of course. The second pipe, the larger one, that would most likely be for water, because when you're drilling, you need water. And then also the drills are typically air powered, so this other line would be air. So you've got your water, your air that you need to do your mining.
This Mine Explorer is unlike anything I've ever seen. We actually make our way through an entire mountain and then attempt to go up an incline shaft on the other side. If you think about it, this mine tunnel really is a feat of engineering. It's crazy what us humans will do for the prospect of gold.
Okay, well, that was a bit of a jaunt, but 2 kilometers to make it into the inside of this mine. We're right down at the end right now, I do believe. Do you hear that? Little waterfall. Might go further then. Yeah, because we should pass a little thing on the right here. So this is interesting. This is sulfides. So you know we're getting close to the source of something good, but obviously they didn't quite tap into it. It keeps continuing. It's also getting a bit smaller as we're getting in.
Between 1934 and 1936, just under $1 million worth of gold was mined from the Linda and Debbie zones.
Little offshoot here. I think this is worth checking out actually down here, babe, if you want. I think it goes up, yeah. So you can see on the right, we just passed some sulfides. And then they started tunneling this way. So it makes you think they thought they saw something this way. Started coming in this way. And I think somewhere there's a bit of an attic going up. I'm not sure if this is the one or not, but let's have a quick look. So here we are, we made it to an old ladder. And right up there, looks like it pinches out from what I can tell, but someone did write their initials up there, funny enough. And then on this side, we've got another attic going up. And this one looks like it's a little bit more extensive. Pretty neat little spot up there. Pretty treacherous though to get up there. Yeah, I think you should come check this out for sure.
How sturdy is it?
Very rough. Just tied something.
It looks really safe.
It ain't. It gets safer.
That's good.
This is sketchy. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Yeah, I can't see you anymore. Bye-bye. Nice to know you. It was nice knowing you.
Love you.
Love you too. He's crazy. I'm not going up there. I value my life too much.
Well, I don't know if it was worth it, but I made it all the way up that treacherous ladder, and unfortunately, it pinched out. But it was cool to get the footage nonetheless. There's Christina way down there. That was quite the burn to get up here. Yeah, right? There's a little ladder or a little rope on the way up. I think I'm going to tie it a bit lower and I can follow it all the way down.
Tell me if you need me to help with anything.
It's actually not that bad at all.
That's good.
Got a bit of spring to it this way. Alright. Ready?
How was that?
Woo!
Okay,
Lucky.
you got a ladder over there to your right. Go up that one now.
You want to go up this one?
No, I'm
This
kidding.
one I know doesn't go anywhere, so.
For water down here, that would be a good place.
Yeah, it probably would. Natural spring. Oh. There's an arrow.
We brought a lot of water.
Exit. We do know there's an exit. That is where we're heading. Well, we're getting close. I know we're close. You feel the coldness? Big time now. Here it is. There it is, babe. I don't know. Maybe you can't do it. It's not that far. And we can pull ourselves up with a rope. Well, that's what I was hoping we could do.
Very wet.
I know. So what I was thinking is to put my climbing rope, like I can just go up there without a rope. It looks really bad. The only part that's bad is right here without a rope. And you can go up, it looks really nasty from here. Once you get up even to right here, it's fine.
So apparently I need to climb up there. It's a little steep. There's like quite a breeze coming through there, through the shaft down here. It's really cold. You can actually see the mist coming down. It's gonna be a cold climb.
So here we are. We made it to the other side. We came out of this hole here. Christina hasn't done any climbing stuff like this, so this will be a first time. She may or may not make it up here. We'll see how it goes. But we're gonna try a little exploratory testing run with it and see how she does.
I don't know, should I trust this rope?
Yep, I just did.
I did?
I just did.
Pretty loose, eh?
There's a flat spot just, yeah, right there. Yep. And just stay there and I'll come up. All right, we just got out of the mine. How was that, Christina?
It was great. A little bit of a failure though, trying to climb up that mine shaft at the end.
Yeah, it was Christina's first time trying some rope stuff. I figured this was a good place because theoretically I knew I could make it up without ropes, so that would be kind of at least a safety factor where I could go up and help her out if need be. She made it up probably about 20 feet and then decided might be a little sketchy coming down, so we figure we'll just try again another day. As always, thank you so much for all your support and for joining us on this incredible journey. We're already planning our next adventure and we can't wait to share it with you. Consider checking out some of our other thrilling content. Don't forget, keep exploring, stay curious, and we'll see you on the next one.